High snap, play action, Nichols underneath, caught, gets away from one tackler, gets away from two tacklers, down the sidelines, one man to beat, stutter step, getting away to the end zone, number 8, Dylan Talley, touchdown, Bowie.
Robertson in motion, Craven's back to pass, goes across the middle, Ghostin holds it in, he's gonna go to the touchdown, to the house, Cravens to Ghostin, Colt, touchdown!
As a tight end, pulls a guard, Barrett finds the hole, follows the pulling guard, cuts outside, bounces outside to the 20, 10, 15, 5, touchdown, Bowers, touchdown, Bowie.
And folks, we have history at Haltom. Danny Bustamante has just pitched a no-hit, no-run, no-walk shutout. A perfect game for Danny Bustamante.
Rios looks at Alvarado and turns home. It's going to that left field gap. That's a base hit. Here comes Axel Alvarado. The Colts are going to take the lead in the top of the 7th on the base hit by Gannon Howard. Burkle out of position. They've got to pass, and they've got to go! Patomeco with the pass. Mirario has a bit of a look, shot on goal, and he gets it in! Two tight end set here as we go to the left-hand side with B.J. Rogers. Rogers is into the second level. B.J. Rogers to midfield. One man trying to catch up to him, but he will not. Number 6 in for 6. That will do it.
This broadcast is under intellectual property and may not be repurposed or reproduced without express written consent. Enjoy this presentation from Zach Arnold Productions. Energetic Media Solutions.
Hopefully the weather stays away. Enough time for us to get 2 in today. It is Zap Baseball, presented to you by John Wade Roofing. This is the Chapman Cornelius pregame show. I don't know where my sheet went, but I know it's here. It's the start of the day. It's an early morning game, early morning day where the Arlington Colts are going to take on the Birdville Hawks here at Birdville High School. And Zap's going to bring you all the action and all the calls. John Holly, Jason Holly, whichever name you decide to call me today, is on the call here with Cameron Wilcox and Chaz the man running the background, running the cam, running the producing. And we're going to bring you some good baseball fans. Don't forget, you want to talk about good people that bring you good things. Chapman Cornelius Insurance Inc. They bring you a family-owned business with a team of professionals who have served the Arlington area for over 50 years. So don't let insurance be a headache. Chapman Cornelius can help you create a custom insurance plan tailored to your small business needs and budget. Call April Chapman or Jason Knott today at 817-265-3346 or go to www.chapman-cornelius.com. Cam, the weather, the wind is in our face today.
That was the first thing that I was going to bring up. You know, what we're going to see is I think we're going to see a lot of, if they get the ball up in the air, a lot of stuff's going to die. You know, the left field wall looks short. The right field wall looks short here at Birdville Baseball Field, and if they get it up, I think it's gonna die because that wind is in our face really, really hard.
Yeah, don't expect a lot of deep balls here, at least for this first game. We're hoping the weather stays away long enough because we have back-to-back days here at Birdville. Today we're going to have the Colts versus Birdville High School, the host of this day of the Medford tournament, and then later on we'll have Arlington versus Benbrook, district champion of last season. Benbrook for district one of their districts of 4A versus district champion of 8-6A Arlington. So it's going to be a fun day, good baseball, and we're going to bring it all to you as long as the weather stays away and the wind doesn't blow us away. You know, that's the one thing about being big and heavy like I am. I don't get blown away very easily.
So I just got a question for you, Jason. What do you think about the pitching today?
Today, I think we got a good matchup of pitchers. For Birdville, they're going to throw out Matthew Moore. He's going to be batting in the cleanup spot, but he's going to be on the mound, so the Colts will get a chance to see him first. With Birdville being the home team, we're in the camo colored tops, white bottoms. And on the other side, the Colts are going to throw out Danny Bustamante. Bustamante is the Colts ace. He's been the Colts ace for, I believe this is the second or third season now as a starting pitcher. Last year, he threw a perfect game, which we got to witness. He's throwing multiple shutouts, multiple no-hitters. So it's going to be a good pitching matchup. Two good pitchers on the mound today, both for the Hawks and for the Colts. As you see, the pitcher for the Hawks, Matthew Moore, is already getting warmed up behind the plate. He's throwing to Aiden Gray, the catcher. And they're going to have a tough infield today.
He's a good lefty. Look at that. Let's see if he's got a pretty good fastball. It looked pretty good. Looks pretty good. See if he can get under control. You know, a little wild on that one. But he looks pretty warm. Looks like he's throwing, high 80s.
And it looks like we'll start off the game for the Colts. It will have a pitcher-on-pitcher matchup for the Colts lineup. Bustamante is going to be on the mound. He's also leading off the lineup for the Colts. Behind him is going to be Gannon Howard. Payne Cornell is batting third. Axel Alvarado, the catcher, is batting fourth. He's batting in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, Noah Cifuentes, the big first baseman. Sixth, the other Alvarado, Abe Alvarado. Then seventh, Colin Murphy. Jacob Frias is eighth, and rounding out the lineup for the Colts is going to be Joel Gamez, the right fielder. And the Colts are going to get ready here. The umpires are ready. The coaches are walking out there to the field. The wind is blowing our tent right above us, and we're almost time for a little 11 a.m. baseball at Birdville High School in the same neighborhood that I live in. It took me 5 minutes to get here, except for the fact I had to stop and get gas for the truck. I'm hoping that the netting here is high enough to keep the balls from flying foul back to the parking lot. Across the street is the NYTEC Center, home of the Fort Worth Brahmas, the hockey team. I parked in that lot, so hopefully my truck doesn't get any damage from fly balls today with the wind carrying from left to right.
All right, here we go. Bustamante up for the first pitch. Looks like it's a call ball.
First pitch to Bustamante is a ball, and that's how we're going to start the game here at Birdville High School.
He looks like he's a little low right now.
And the first pitch, fans, don't forget the first pitch was brought to you by Modern West Windows. They can open up new possibilities as we open up the ball game with Modern West Windows and Doors. They present the first pitch all season for us, for Zach Arnold Productions, both Arlington and Bowie. And speaking of Bowie, Zach will be calling Bowie later on this afternoon as they take on their game in Cleburne. And that is a called ball. 3 balls, 1 strike to Danny Bustamante, leading off the lineup for the Arlington Colts versus the big lefty on the mound, Matthew Moore.
That's one thing that they want to do. They want to get out to a good lead right off the bat, get some runners on the bases so that they can go ahead and start manufacturing some runs right away against this guy.
And Bustamante swung there on that 3-1, knocked it foul, 3-2 back to the net. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Bustamante, leading off the game here for the Colts to start the first day of the Medford tournament here at Birdville High School. And the 3-2 is fouled back into the net again one more time.
So going into this full count, what do you think Matt Moore is going to throw in?
Matt Moore, when you have a righty-lefty matchup like this, things that run inside sometimes can get taken out. We'll see. He's doing a lot of fastballs here early. We'll see if he gives something Bustamante can hit. Bustamante just needs to protect with 3-2, try to get on base to start off the game. The 3-2, and there it is in the dirt. He protected. He gets a lead-off walk.
You know what, Jason? You call that. He tried to run him inside with a breaking ball, ended up throwing it in the dirt, and we see Bustamante jog on down to first base.
And that's going to bring up Gannon Howard. He's playing center field for the Colts this afternoon. Batting second in the number 2, batting second. Number 2, Gannon Howard. Number 2. That's how they do it in New York for Derek Jeter. Number 2.
Yeah, they pulling Bustamante out. They got a pinch runner for him, number 24. That's going to be Corbin.
Corbin gets a good lead at first. Corbin's a pretty tall pinch runner out there for the Colts, and at least the way he's standing next to the first baseman. The first pitch to Howard, who drops down a bunt, and that's going to be called strike. Gannon Howard pulled it back in time.
I want to ask you a question. You ever heard of a walking steal?
Never heard of a walking steal.
Well, basically, a walking steal is when you're against a left-handed pitcher. As soon as he makes a move, you just take one step off the bag, and as soon as he takes a step towards the plate, you take off. Walk and steal. You don't really get a big lead off on lefties because their move to the first is very Quick.
Let's see if Corbin can get a walking still here on Moore. It's a 2-0 count to Gannon Howard. 2-0 inside. Call it strike one. So 2-1 count to Gannon Howard here in the number 2 spot for Arlington High. My high school that I went to years ago. I believe 15 years ago this year. And that 2-1 is hit foul, chopped down the third baseline. See, it's early. With that,
That's cool.
that telekinesis.
It is. It's a 2-2 count. So let's see if he, he wants to hit behind the runner. So maybe he could take this lefty to right field. That way he'll get a CNI single and move that guy to second base.
2-2 fouled back
Move
to
Corbin to
Milligan.
second base.
Like you said, with Corbin being on first, the first baseman's holding him tight, so there is that gap between first and second. If Gannon can push that ball to the other side towards right field, you have 2 runners on. For Payne Cornell bidding in the third spot, he's on deck. The 2-2 in the dirt, 3-2.
Yeah, they taking them deep into the count. This is a second, third, and 3-2 count, full count.
Trying to work the count here, trying to get pitcher more, trying to get him tired early, make the pitch count high. The 3-2 swung on. That ball is hit. Fielded by the third baseman. Fires to second. Fires over to first.
Oh,
In time. Double play.
They turned that double play. That was a good play by the third baseman to get that over there to second. That second baseman went ahead and turned that double play. That was really, really a good turn. Unfortunate for the Arlington team. They could have had 2 people on for their.
It's going to bring up the number 3 hitter in the lineup, Payne Cornell. Instead of having a runner on base, he's looking at 2 outs here to start the top of the first. The first pitch he sees is low and in the dirt, ball 1. Yeah, for those keeping stat at home, that was a 5-4-3 double play. Third, second, first. Not a benefit there for the Colts because now you wipe away the base runner that you have. And the 1-0 call strike. So you got 1-1 count to Payne Cornell. Behind him in the cleanup spot, Axel Alvarado, the catcher. So over here on deck next to me, warming up, swinging the bat left around, left to right. The big lefty Moore fires. That ball is
that's
hit
a shot.
deep. Good shot over the head of the second baseman. The center fielder's going to run and track it down with a 2-out single. Deep 2-out single.
Maybe they should have tried to go do that walking steal that I mentioned. Get that guy over to second, push him over. Unfortunately, they hit into that double play. That would have been they would have had a guy in scoring position. But, those are the things in hindsight that you look at.
It's going to bring up the lefty, Axel Alvarado. They have a lefty-on-lefty matchup. Alvarado, the catcher for the Colts. It's going to take on Matthew Moore, the pitcher for Birdville. The first pitch is going to be low again. Matthew Moore is having a hard time finding this location early. A lot of balls in the dirt. Proverbial dirt. We're playing here on turf.
Yeah.
Alvarado wearing all gray with the green Arlington across his chest. Green number 5. Back to the batter's box. Looks at a ball, runs inside. 2-0 count.
This blue, he's not giving him nothing. He's making sure he sticks to that strike zone.
Moore gets the sign. He gets the hold from the pitcher. Swung on and missed by Alvarado. Strike 1. Came back with some high cheese there.
Look at his face. He knows he missed it. He's like, I missed that.
With the wind here going from left field across the right field, kind of back towards our face, I wonder how far that ball would have hit. Enough power behind it, though, could have carried it to the wall. 2-1, check swing. They gave it to him, 2-2.
Well, it looked like it was in there. He thought about it again. Looks like Matthews finding his rhythm a little bit here.
At least with those back-to-back fastballs there. Good pop on those 2-2 on that 2-1, 2-2 fastball. It's a 2-2 for Moore. That one's in the dirt. He can't find the breaking pitch low.
That's what it is. His fastball's getting in there pretty good, and then it's running inside too.
On deck is Noah Cifuentes, the first baseman. 3-2 count to the catcher Alvarado, cleanup man for the Colts today. Runner takes off, and that ball's going to be in the dirt, ball 4. So the second walk this inning, surrendered by Matthew Moore. And now, with 2 outs, we have 2 runners on base. And Cifuentes, the first baseman, big 26. As we can get a pinch runner for Alvarado. Be number 21.
Trillo Dominique.
Dominique showed some speed getting out there to the first base bag because we're swapping out runners.
So we got a man on first and second. 2 down in the first.
And the first pitch is to Fuentes over the plate. Looked like it ran aside a little bit, but they called it strike one. So 0-1 count to Fuentes.
Fuentes looks like he's ready to hit too. He looked like a hitter up there.
And that's a high breaking pitch. It doesn't make it all the way over the plate. Ball
Yeah,
one.
he's
Make it all the way over the plate.
He's definitely looking for his pitch. I can tell.
1-1 count. You got a runner on second. You got a runner on first. Moore looking to find his location on the breaking pitch. He doesn't get it there. 2-1. Those breaking pitches down low, they're hurting him early.
Yeah,
he's going to run his count.
Going into a hitter count. Going into a hitter's count. He's looking for his pitch. I promise you that. 2 men on. Top of the first. Big hitter at the plate.
2-1 for Moore.
He takes time.
And that ball fouled back to the net. 2-2. So another 2-2 count.
He
So
put his hand up to
Arlington
take
hitter.
time, didn't he?
It looked like it, but they went ahead and fired it anyway.
Yeah.
So Fuente protected the plate either way.
Yeah. He still had a pitch to give.
On deck's the other Alvarado, Abe Alvarado. On deck, if we get to it. So Fuentes, 2-2 count, 2 runners on, 2 outs, top of the first. And the 2-2 swung on, that ball is hit. The shortstop fields it, fires over the second, and that's how we're going to end the inning.
Fielder's choice.
Arlington's going to end the inning stranding 2 runners on base, and we're going to step aside to bring you the bottom half of the first inning. This is Colt Baseball presented to you by John Wade Roofing. We'll be right back.
Whenever a plumbing problem hits your home, experience matters. Pipe & Peak is a family-owned residential plumbing company with 16 years of experience that you can trust. They handle everything from yard leaks and slab leaks to tunnel work, and they're specialists in replacing old cast iron pipe. No job is too big or too small, and their pricing stays competitive. If you're seeing signs of aging pipes, now's the time to act. Send an email to Caleb Renfro to see how Pipe & Peak can help your home. When your high school field needs to look game ready, trust John Kling and the pros at Field Ops North Texas. This veteran-owned team delivers fast turnaround and long-lasting field striping for football, soccer, lacrosse, and more, using professional-grade paint and equipment. Field Ops proudly serves schools and communities across North Texas, helping student-athletes compete on fields that look as good as they play. Get a free quote today by visiting gofieldops.com/north-texas.
Welcome back to Birdville High School, where the Colts stranded 2 runners in the top of the first. And Birdville was able to get out of that unscathed. Nothing. We go to the bottom of the first inning. And the Birdville Hawks are going to get their first chance to bat here on the first day of the, I believe, the Medford tournament here hosted at Birdville this year. Last year, we got to go to Arlington Heights in Fort Worth. That's where the Colts played. Today, it's going to be at Birdville, though. Back-to-back games for Arlington High. Today, right now, they'll play Birdville. After this, they'll play Benbrook. And then tomorrow, 2 games as well, one at 1:30 and one at 4. But first, we're going to go down the top 3 batters for the Birdville Hawks. Leading off for the Hawks is going to be Jake Subject, right fielder. Behind him, Ty Segment. He's the shortstop. And then batting third, Carson Blake. As you see, Danny Bustamante, Danny Perfect, known for the perfect. He got a perfect game last season. Multiple no-hitters, big pitcher, good pitcher. Hopefully we see him at the next level somewhere playing college ball. He's a really good pitcher, Cameron. I don't know if you had a chance to see him yet this season, but he's a monster around Arlington High.
Do you know what his pitches are? Like what he's
He's a good strikeout pitcher. Some pitchers in high school, always good pitch to contact. He's not a pitch to contact pitcher. He wants to go at you. He won't mess around with you. He's got a good breaking pitch. He's got a good fastball. It might not be a top-notch fastball that you see, but he does a good job of mixing up pitches. Last season he had Jeremiah Taylor behind the plate as his catcher. Jeremiah Taylor was a 3-time defensive district player of the year at catcher. This year he'll have Abe Alvarado. Have Alvarado behind him catching the plate. As you see, the first pitch there, it's gonna be a called ball, but it's a good fastball there. He does a good job of locating his pitches. Righty on lefty matchup here in the second pitch. This ball is hit deep to center field over the shortstop's head, and that's gonna be a leadoff single for Jake Subject, the right fielder. And a righty on lefty matchup. So it's gonna bring up behind him Ty Segment, the shortstop.
Yeah, that was a hard hit ball. Let's see how he goes out of the stretch. See if he can get a double play ball here.
Let's see if Bustamante can get a double play ball. We saw one earlier as he throws one out to keep subject on first base. So Fuentes is over there playing first base for the Arlington High Colts. Behind the plate will be
He
Axel
bunts.
Alvarado. Bunt. Bustamante fields it. Those of the Fuentes. So a runner's going to move to second. Segment's going to be out on the sacrifice bunt. So now, subjects on first. One out. It's going to bring up the number 3 man, Carson Blake, the first baseman. One away here in the bottom of the first for Danny Bustamante. Runner already on second. Carson Blake, the left-hander, is going to step in. Righty on lefty matchup. Already seen 2 left-handed hitters for the Birdville Hawks this inning. And the first pitch over the plate, called strike. Axel Alvarado's going to do a good job behind the plate for Bustamante, framing his glove to try to get him good calls. The Blues did a good job so far, at least in the first inning, not giving the pitchers inside that are running in, not giving them a lot of called strikes, making the pitchers work for it.
That one was right at the knees, but like you said, the catcher framed that one really good.
And the 0-1 comes back, does it again right around the knees, 0-2. So a quick 0-2 to Carson Blake, the number 3 man in the lineup for the Hawks. Bustamante still composed. Runner on second, 1 out. Bustamante kicks, fires. Blake thought about it.
Ooh.
Check swing, but it's called inside ball. So it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Alvarado tried to frame that one too.
Tried to get it, didn't get the call. Blake looked like he thought about it for a second. On decks, the pitcher Matthew Moore. He's batting the cleanup spot. As Bustamante steps off, makes a runner on second go back. Scurry on back there to second.
That was a good check on on the runner at second.
So the runner on second. Get the lefty in the batter's box, Blake. Bustamante has a 1-2 count to work with. The 1-2, this ball's hit back to the shortstop. Shortstop gets it, fires over the first. Fuente looks it into the glove as he fires over the third to get Blake, who tried to hurry on home, but Blake slides back into third safely. So 2 away here in the bottom of the first.
That brings up Matthew Moore in the cleanup spot.
Matthew Moore, the pitcher.
Man on third. 2 outs, bottom of the first.
That was a good play there by the shortstop, Colin Murphy, to look that ball in on the bounce. Throw it over to Fuentes for a good first play as Moore hits that ball back into the net. Strike 1. Moore, who was pitching lefties, batting righty.
Yeah.
A little unorthodox today.
That happens sometimes. I've seen that happen a couple of times.
Pitcher on pitcher. Bustamante versus Moore. Bustamante kicks. And Alvarado tried to frame it, but he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He might be able to bat left-handed too. I've actually seen that more often.
A little switch hitter.
Well, you throw righty and bat lefty.
As Bustamante, that ball's high by Moore's head. Moore has to duck out the way. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 count, 2 outs, runner on third. Arlington High is trying to hold that runner at third to get out the inning unscathed. Bustamante, the Colts ace. Bustamante kicks, gets the call. That ball's hit back right between the
Right
gap
up
between
the
second
middle.
and short, and the runner's going to score on the RBI single for Matthew Moore. The pitcher's going to help his own cause. As the Colts are going to be trailing now after that RBI single up the middle. 1-0 to the Birdville Hawks. And behind Matthew Moore is going to be the catcher, Aiden Gray.
Yeah. It looked like he got into a little bit of problems with his breaking ball, and I think he just lost a little bit of confidence in it. And that was kind of why he came with his fastball. He's got pretty good command of his fastball.
Now with the runner on first, the first pitch to Gray, fastball high, right by the head. It's going to be called ball 1.
Right. He just needs to settle down a little bit, I think.
Just settle down, kind of loosen up a little bit. Bustamante's doing a good job out there. With the runner on first, the 1-0.
Yep.
Called strike 1. Good breaking pitch as a comeback.
And that's what it is. He's trying to get that breaking ball in. I think he was just pressing a little bit with that breaking ball. But once he gets a couple of them going, throw over to first. Just a check on the runner real quick.
Just make sure you don't get a good enough lead. Don't get too comfortable out there at first.
Right.
1-1 count, 2 away. One run's already came across the score. As that ball is hit, diving play by the second baseman. He's not going to get there in time. It's going to be out into right field. Good cutoff there. And now we have 2 runners on here with 2 outs. Jacob Free as a second base died for it. He just didn't get there in time. His ball skirted right past him. As we have a time call, we have a new pinch runner in for Birdville. So with the runner on second, runner on first, batting in the 6th spot, Grady Shannon, the second baseman. That's the first pitch to Shannon. Good breaking pitch, called for strike 1. Bustamante still trying to locate his breaking pitch. It's 1-0 lead. Birdville's already scored off an RBI single.
Yeah, that looks like on first. Looks like it's Ryder to Roth, number 5 that they brought in. Throw to second,
And he's
they
got
punched
him.
him.
Good job by Bustamante with the throw to second, and that's going to end the inning there. The Colts are going to go into the top of the second, trailing 1-0, and we'll bring that top of the second right back with you here on Colts Baseball, presented to you by John Wade Roofing.
John Wade Roofing has been serving the Arlington area since 1982, but the Wade legacy runs much deeper in the city of Arlington. A pioneer family that has had roots going back decades, John Wade and Company saw relatives attend the Cooper Street Arlington High campus and has had members play in Colt athletics for decades, and they're looking forward to serving this community for decades to come. Find out more at johnwaderoofing.com.
Navigating Medicare options isn't easy. Hi, I'm Patsy Arnold, and when the time came to navigate my options, I went to Chapman Cornelius. They helped me find the best plan for my needs, quoted me life insurance options, and guided me in making my decisions every step of the way. They want to do the same for you, so give them a call at 817-265-3346 or visit chapman-cornelius.com.
Right to the top of the second inning here at Birdville High School. And just so you know, fans, the second inning is presented to you by Pipe and Peak Plumbing. Call Caleb Renfro if you need cast iron replacement specialist at 817-807-7069. He's been serving the Arlington area for over 16 years. That's Pipe and Peak Plumbing. They are our second inning sponsors.
Yeah, going into the second inning, we have Abe Alvarado, Colin Murphy, and Jacob Frias in the hole. Off with Alvarado. And let's see what Matthew has going on in the second inning. He struggled a little bit, going full count on, 2 batters? And they got some guys on, but his defense, they pulled a double play off for him. So that kind of helped him get out of that inning.
Yeah, Matthew Moore had a hard time trying to find some of his breaking pitches down low. He ended up walking 2 batters. Like you said, the defense behind him helped with the double play. He gave a big hit over to right center field. It only ended up being a single. But the control there for Matthew Moore wasn't really what he wanted for in the first inning. But now he has a chance here to settle down. But the Colts need to attack him with Abe Alvarado. Going to attack him here. He's been playing third base tonight, the hot corner. Like you said, Colin Murphy, the shortstop's behind him, and Frias is in the hole. Behind Frias. Hopefully we get to Joel Gamez. And the first pitch to Abe. That ball is outside fastball. So we called ball 1. 2 Alvarados on the Colts. We have Axel, who we saw back in the first inning, and now Abe, the third baseman. Abe sees a fastball again, called ball 2. So 2-0 count here to Alvarado. Righty on lefty matchup here. We found out Matthew Moore, he bats righty, but he pitches lefty. The 2-0 for Moore in the dirt. He's got a lot of pop in that fastball. He's just not getting control of what he wants. 3-0 count.
That was his issue in the first. He was throwing a lot of stuff in the dirt. He was throwing it low. When he warmed up, he was kind of throwing low.
As he comes back there, it was a 3-1, so Alvarado didn't have the green light to swing. 3-1 count to Abe.
He gets it. He gets the fastball in there when he wants, so they need to be looking for that.
The 3-1. Alvarado swings. That ball is hit to third. The third baseman's going to scoop it into the glove, fire to first, and that's going to be out number 1 to start the top of the second. He saw a pitch he wanted there with the 3-1 count. He didn't want to let the strike go by. It's going to bring up Colin Murphy, the second baseman. The shortstop. Colin Murphy, the shortstop.
They are hitting it hard. That's the second play or put out by that third baseman over there. And he's grounding it, making good throws over the first.
As the first pitch from Murphy, that ball is hit. And
Oh,
it's
it's dropped.
by the right fielder, so that's going to be an error. E9 on the right fielder for Birdville. Jake Subject. First error of the game. It's the first error you and me have seen this season, depending on what we count the one from
The other
left field
day.
last week.
Yeah.
But either way, with the error now, Murphy's going to be running at first, and he has a lot of speed, too. Let's put E9. It's going to bring up behind him the lefty. Jacob Frias, the first pitch to Frias. Called strike one.
Taking a look down for the sign.
As we have a little second to tie the shoe. Shoe's tied. Lefty, lefty. Murphy on first. He has a lot of speed. See where he has a green light to run. Pitch for Moore. Swung on, that ball is hit. It is foul. And with the wind here, pushing from the third base line, that ball still carried out into the concourse here at Birdville High School.
All right, so he's got 2 strikes against him. He's protecting. Let's see if Matthew makes him chase one.
0-2 count. Murphy's running. And the check swing. He's going to be called strike 3. And the runner's going to get into second safely.
And that's exactly what he did. He threw one low and away. And Frias went.
Frias chased for it.
He chased for it.
After
so we have Gamez up now.
After the strikeout by Frias, 2 away here on the top of the second. Colin Murphy did get in time for the steal. Good job by Gray, though, from Birdville. Able to get in. He popped it up. Just second baseman wasn't there on time to catch it. But it worked out for the Colts, though. Murphy's at second. Joel Gamez is going to come in to bat for his first at-bat of the game. So back-to-back lefties at the bottom of the Colts lineup. Another lefty-lefty matchup. Moore runs inside on Gamez. Ball 1.
Yeah, the umpire has given that as a strike before. He's a little bit higher, though. He's a little bit below the knees.
And the 1-1's chopped down the first baseline foul. So 1-1 count. 2 away here in the top of the second.
So perfect opportunity to get that run back right here in the top of the second.
A little bit of 2-out hitting here for the Colts. Will bring in Colin Murphy, who has good speed. Anything hitting the outfield, Murphy's going to take off for home.
Especially with a lefty up.
Gamez batting in the ninth spot for the Colts this afternoon for the first game, and that ball is hit foul again down the first base line. Bustamante on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to bring in that tying run to help out his cause.
Help out his cause. A little bit of a tough first inning for him.
The 2-1. That is swung on and missed, strike 3, and the Colts are going to go down, leaving Murphy on second. Another inning where the Colts strand runners, but now the Hawks are going to get a chance to extend their 1-0 lead, come from the bottom of the second, and we'll bring it right back to you here on Colts Baseball right after this.
Modern West Windows and Doors is a partner of the Zap Network. They're also partnered with trusted industry leaders like Lowen, Weather Shield, and Simpas to guarantee quality product and installation. Whether you're searching for new concepts for your entryway, living room, dining room, bedroom, or even a workshop, Modern West has the solutions you're looking for. Visit the showroom at 1211 6th Avenue in Fort Worth or visit modernwestwindows.com.
Taqueria Taco Express is the official taqueria of Zach Arnold Productions. With locations in Arlington, Grand Prairie, Waxahachie, and a new location opening in Mansfield, solving your Mexican food craving has never been easier. Visit them on Taco Tuesdays for their special 5 tacos and a large agua fresca for just $10. Find out more by visiting taqueriatacoexpress.com.
Go back to the bottom of the second. We go the Colts trail 1-0 here at Birdville High School as they take on the host today, the Birdville Hawks. And the Hawks have brought some fans out here A lot of houses are right around the area. My house is in the neighborhood, somewhere around here, within 5 minutes. I choose not to walk home. It's a lot of equipment to carry home with me. Around the corner from TCC, which all of us have gone to or go to or work at or are always still a part of,
Hmm.
off of Mid Cities Boulevard
And Harwood.
and Harwood.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up the Hawks after scoring one run in the bottom of the first. It's going to bring up the 6, 7, 8 hitters in their lineup. Grady Shannon is going to start off the inning. Behind him, Trey Martinez, the third baseman, who's made a lot of plays on defense so far for the Hawks. And then batting in the third spot this inning, Eric Ortiz, the center fielder, as the first pitch to Shannon is hit foul. A lot of wind here. I'm just glad that we're sitting on the opposite side of the net. Nothing's came back towards us yet.
Yeah, we got a lot of foul balls last week. We haven't seen too many today.
Not in our direction, at least.
Right.
The 0-1 from Bustamante. Good placement there by Alvarado.
Yeah,
Called
see?
strike two.
That was a good breaking ball right there. That was something that Matthew Moore did in the last inning at the end there. He had 2 breaking balls on those last 2 hitters that broke really hard, and they ended up chasing those. Let's see if Bustamante can repeat that type of performance.
As you see, that 0-2 breaking ball is stopped short of home plate. Doesn't make it the full distance there. So it's a 1-2 count. Alvarado's looking for the sign. He gets it. Now he's set up. He's ready. Bustamante. 1-2. That ball is hit foul.
Towards your car.
Towards my car. Man, good thing I brought the truck today. I can afford a few dents. I can't afford a window, though.
Tried to sneak that fastball past him, though.
And the 1-2 fouled back to the net again.
That's another high heat right there. He's getting that about chest high. He's trying to throw it past him. Maybe he'll come with a breaking ball this time, you think?
We'll see. Righty on righty, trying to get a good breaking ball in here. Bustamante has a good control of his changeup. See if he can try to sneak one here. 1-2 count. That ball is low and in the dirt. It's going to be fielded by Murphy. Murphy's going to fire over the first in time.
Fuentes with a good stretch.
And one away in the bottom of the second inning. 6-3 ground out. It's going to bring up the number 6 hitter in the number 7 hitter in the Birdville lineup, Trey Martinez, the third baseman. Martinez, number 20, wide stance, a little bit shorter in stature, and the first pitch he sees is going to be low, ball 1. Booster gets the sign from Alvarado, kicks. That ball is hit high, foul, out of play, not near my car.
No, tower and pop up.
At least the CW would hopefully pay for me a new window. Quick 1-1 count here to number 7 man Martinez. As Martinez swings, fouls it, tips it back to the Alvarado's glove, but called strike 2 either way.
Bustamante threw that one past him. He did. It doesn't look like they really catching up with his fastball. So
the 1-2 gets him right there, and he's going to get him down. The first strikeout of the game for Bustamante.
That's what
and
I'm saying.
As you were saying, Cameron, they can't keep up with the fastball early from Bustamante.
Yeah, as long as he keeps control of that fastball, I think that they're going to have a little bit, especially when they get deeper in the lineup. You know, maybe their top hitters are probably pretty good, and they were kind of catching up with it and pushing him a little bit. But now, like we get into these 7th, 8th hitters, he needs to go ahead and power past them.
And the first pitch to Ortiz, that ball is hit. Push to the other side to right field. That ball is going to go all the way down to the right field wall.
He's scooting around second.
He's going to second. He's going to be held up at second. He had good speed. He might have been able to make it in from third. Good job from the right fielder to cut it off in time. But it's going to be a 2-out hit for the Hawks. 2-out double for Ortiz.
Yeah, he took that opposite field. He just went with that pitch. Threw his hands out there, hit it right down that right field line.
Gammons had to track that ball all the way to the corner of the fence here. There's no numbers on the walls here at Birdville High School, but I can imagine that's close to 300. A little bit, probably a bit farther than 300. That was a good pop that he put into that 2-out hit. It's going to bring up the number 9 man in the Hawks lineup, Elvis Sanchez, the left fielder. The first pitch he sees is high, fastball, ball 1. Bustamante, second straight inning where he's given up a 2-out hit. See if he can settle down here and not give another run. Ooh, big swing and miss. Good fastball there by Bustamante.
Threw it right on past him.
1-1 count to the number 9 man, Elvis Sanchez. Hawks lead 1-0, bottom of the second. Roddy on lefty matchup. Busta. That ball is hit. Gamez tracks it. Gamez is not going to get down to it in time. He's going to fill it.
He makes a
Slide it
good
first.
throw.
In the home. And he is not going to get it in time. The throw pulls Alvarado off, and the Hawks are going to score. Gamez tracked it. He looked like he had it on the line, but he pulled Alvarado off the bag. Now the Hawks are going to take a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the second. That hitting the right field is coming back to hurt the Colts for back-to-back hits already. And to the top of the lineup we go again for Birdville. Jake Subject, the right fielder, responsible for that error in the top of the second. Busta fires the first, back in time.
He is 1 for 1. Didn't he hit one up the middle last time?
He started the game off with us with the single.
Mm-hmm.
So he's 1 for 1 already. Second plate appearance. And that ball is hit high, foul. I can't see it because we're under a tent.
It's out of play.
Out of play.
So he's stepping back in with 1 strike. Bustamante, he's been throwing some good pitches. He's been throwing some hard fastballs, and they've been hitting them out as hard as he's been throwing them.
As we get a little extra sound from the background of the Hawks here, just making bird noises and yelling at Bustamante. The 0-1, that ball is hit. The runner has to duck. Gamez fills it. It's going to keep the runner at second, but another 2-out single given up by Bustamante.
They keeping Gamez busy over there in right field.
Subject 2 for 2, both singles to start the game off for the right fielder. And now, Ty Segment. He's come up to bat for his second plate appearance. He's 0 for 1. Another lefty in this Birdville lineup. There's multiple lefties throwing out versus Bustamante, the righty on the mound. And that ball is hit. I lost track of where it went.
It is right. It's the left field line. It's a foul ball. Pushed foul.
Ball's just getting hit down the left. So I'm glad we were right behind the home plate because nothing has came towards us yet. Unlike Irving last week, we were ducking.
Yeah, the whole game.
0-1 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 1 run has already came across the score as the 0-1 is a high fastball. Not going to get the call there, 1-1. A lot of the hitters here from Birdville aren't really as tall in stature as you see from the Colts. So a lot of these high fastballs that look like they could be strikes, maybe chest high, neck high, that is not getting there. It's a lot of shorter batters for Birdville.
Mm-hmm.
Another high fastball there, 2-1.
See, those are numbers high. Or letters high.
Letters high.
Yeah.
But just the shorter stature of the Hawks is coming to benefit them right now. 2-1 count. 2 runners on. That ball is hit deep down the right field.
Gamez trying to track it down, and it's in the gap.
All the way to center field. Center field is going to throw it in. 1 run is going to score. The other run is going to be held at third. A RBI single. Now runners on the corners, and the Hawks extend their lead to 3-0. Gannon Howard in center field had chase on it. It was dropped right in front of him. Another big hit for Birdville. And Birdville, the bats are out early. Bustamante gets a called strike there.
Yeah. That's what he needs to do, I think. He needs to get in front of these guys. He's kind of falling behind with some of his pitches.
Carson Blake, the number 3 man in the lineup, he's 0 for 1. And the 0-1 hit foul over our head again.
Yeah, pop foul over the left field line. Pushed out of play.
We here safely under the tent. We are safely under the tent, out of harm's way. As the 0-2 runners take off. Runner's going to get it into second safely. No throw. Called ball 1.
He can worry about the hitter now.
With a 1-2 count, you have 2 runners in scoring position, 1 on third, 1 on second. Blake hits that ball foul down the first base line.
That was a good placement on that fastball.
Carson Blake, one of 5 returning starters from last season. His first team all-district utility player.
Steps in for the 1-2 pitch.
Subject on third, segment on second. Blake swung on, the ball's hit down first base line, foul again. Redo it one more time.
Right. I like it when he gets that fastball low. When he gets that fastball low, those batters have a lot of problems with it. You know, when he runs that fastball high, they're just watching it go by. So he still has a 1-2 count against Subject.
Matthew Moore, the pitcher, is on the on-deck circle. He's batting cleanup for the Hawks. He's already going to come out with a 3-0 lead as the Hawks have extended this lead as that ball is in the dirt. So 2-2 count, 2 outs, 2 runners on. And the Hawks have already scored 2 runs this bottom half of the second inning. Bustamante looking to settle down and get these 2 runners stranded on base. Get the Colts back up to top of the bat with the top of the third to try to dig into this hole they're in.
Yeah, and the Carson Blake takes it.
The ball swung on, fielded by the second baseman. Oh, and that ball's gonna bounce out of his glove. 1 runner's gonna score. Fires home. Alvarado with the tag, and he is in time safely. But 1 run is gonna score on that fielder's choice. It should probably go as an error against the second baseman. Either way, 3 runs came across the score in the bottom of the second. The Hawks lead the Colts 4-0 as we go to the top of the third. We'll be right back with more Colts baseball after this.
John Wade Roofing is celebrating 40 years serving the Arlington area. John Sr. played for Colt football and was the team MVP in '76. He went on to play for TCU, earning all conference honors. The family has a Colt legacy that spans generations and wants to help your family's roofing needs, plus gutters, painting, solar, and more. For more information, go to johnwaderoofing.com.
Field Ops North Texas is the trusted name in athletic field marketing for schools, teams, leagues, and tournaments. They even do commercial landscaping. The better question is, what can't they do? With fast turnaround times and proven expertise, they make sure your grounds look unbeatable every time. Call 817-908-2194 to find out more.
Back to the Birdville High School we go. The third inning. Fans, the third inning is presented to you by Field Ops. They are one of Zach Arnold Productions' new sponsors this season. Field Ops, they do more than just field markings. They also do commercial landscaping. Find out all John Clean can do by calling 817-908-2194. Field Ops, we thank you for being our sponsor here at Zach Arnold Productions for all Arlington High and Bowie baseball games this season. As the Colts are trailing 4-0, going to the top of the third. In the top of the lineup, the big bats for the Colts are coming up to bat here at the top of the third. Danny Bustamante, Gannon Howard, Payne Cornell, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can get the Colts can get something going here as they are in a 4-0 deficit.
Let's see if Bustamante can come out and help his cause and get on base.
First time around, Bustamante ended up getting walked by Matthew Moore. Matthew Moore has given up 2 walks already, but he has 2 strikeouts. He's kind of settled in after the end of that second inning. He has had multiple runners on base. The Colts are just leaving those runners stranded. So let's see if they can get something going here with Bustamante trying to help his own cause. Pitcher on pitcher matchup.
Yeah, if they can take him deep into his count.
As a first pitch, Bustamante sees is a call, strike 1.
Right. He likes to get ahead in that pitch count. If he gets ahead in that pitch count, he's coming with that breaking ball.
As the 1-0 is going to be 0-1, we call it ball 1.
He doesn't look like he fears that lefty-lefty matchup either.
Busta, good hit. That's going to Beat caught by the left fielder on a diving snag. Out number 1. Good play out there in left field. Elvis Sanchez
With
got
a
a
diving catch.
hunk of burning love out there.
And Bustamante, he hit that on the line too.
That was a good piece of contact by Bustamante. Just fell right into his glove. Good play by Sanchez. That's going to be out number 1. That's a tough way to go down. You thought you had a sure base hit because that ball scoots by him. Bustamante has good speed. Gannon Howard batting number 2 in the lineup. He's batting second. He's in the batter's box now. And the first pitch he sees, ball 1. Number 2. Number 2, Gannon Howard hits that ball
Another
back
shot
up the
hit.
moon. And that's going to be right past the diving shortstop. Gannon Howard get a single there on base. Grounded out to that 5-4-3 double play. Now Howard's on base for that single. It's going to bring up Payne Cornell, the left fielder. He is 1 for 1. He had a single back in the first. As the first pitch, they try to get the call on the check swing when that ball was
He
low.
looked a little fooled. He looked a little fooled.
It ran inside, almost
Yeah.
got him in the ankle too. So 1-0 count. Howard's at first. As he fires to get Howard back in time safely.
Yeah, we got Alvarado on deck.
Bustamante's
get it.
gone down with that diving play to start the inning out in left field. Now Gannon Howard's at first. Cornell is looking at a 1-0 count. Alvarado's on deck. Gannon Howard takes off. Gray fires the second, and he is in time safely. The ball was trying to one-hop it, but he wasn't able to get Howard in time. They said it was low, trying to appeal to the home plate umpire. Home plate umpire says it was low throw. So now Howard's at second. The Colts have another runner in scoring position. Howard at second. 2-0 count to Gannon Howard.
That's a really good stolen base.
As that ball runs aside, 3-0. 3-0. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, no strike.
Think he's taken?
I think he's taken here. I don't think you give him the green light on a 3-0
Right.
unless that ball's right down the middle.
And you got Axel in the on deck circle.
There's
In the
ball
dirt.
4. So now 2 are on for the Colts. As like you said, Axel's coming up on deck. He's coming up out of the on deck circle into the batter's box. 1 away here in the top of the third. 2 runners are on. And the Colts are trying to chip into this 4-0 deficit.
Yeah, last time he had a base on balls, so he actually was tracking his fastball though.
Lefty-lefty matchup. And the first pitch Axel sees is a fastball called strike 1. Hopefully he had a good night. I read that his favorite food is chicken Alfredo. So hopefully he had a good night eating chicken Alfredo, ready for today's game. That gives you the power to get on base there.
Yeah, that's a good pregame meal.
So warmed up Alfredo at 9 in the morning sounds great. As he swings and misses there on a fastball. Put everything into it to nothing into to Axel.
Well, you know what we think we're going to see right here. It's that breaking ball to the outside from Moore. That's what he gave those last 2 lefties that he faced.
Yeah, he had 2 strikeouts at the bottom of the second inning. On top of the second inning, both on breaking pitches outside. As that is outside, doesn't chase. 1-2.
He tried to give him a fastball outside. Yeah, he's trying to switch it up a little bit.
Howard on second. Cornell on first. Alvarado's looking at a 1-2 count. Sun slowly picking through the cloudy, windy day. The 1-2 swung on and missed. That is strike 3.
On a breaking ball to the outside.
Two away here in the top of the third, and the big first baseman, Noah Cifuentes, is going to step into the batter's box, trying to bring Gannon Howard home from second and get the Colts on the scoreboard. And that pitch is hit high towards the right fielder. Subject's going to get under it, and he's going to look it into the glove. That's how the inning's going to end. The Colts have another inning where they strand runners on base. They trail 4-0 going to the bottom of the third. This is called baseball, presented to you by John Wade Roofing right after this.
Are you a small business owner looking for reliable insurance coverage? Or perhaps you're navigating the complexities of Medicare? Look no further. Chapman Cornelius Insurance Services is a family-owned, independent insurance agency with over 50 years of experience with tailored insurance solutions for small businesses and their owners. Whether you need home and auto, business insurance, or individual or group medical, Chapman Cornelius has knowledgeable agents who will help you select just what you need. Call April Chapman or Jason Ott at 817-265-3346.
Looking for a plumber you can rely on? Pipe and Peak handles all your residential plumbing needs. From tunneling and slab leaks to camera inspection and sewer repair, and even cast iron replacement. They offer competitive pricing and now offer financing to make repairs easier to manage. Family owned and trusted for over 16 years, they treat every home like their own. Call 817-807-7069 to get your free quote and get your plumbing handled right.
And to the bottom of the third we go. The Colts trail 4-0 to the Birdville Hawks. The Hawks came into this season trying to rebound after a hard season last year where they went 12-19. They were 6-6 in district play. They made it to the by-district round, though, coming out of District 6, 5A. They're looking to rebound, playing against the Colts, who were district champions of 8-6A last season, in a game that it came down to the very end versus South Grand Prairie. Zach was there as they beat South Grand Prairie in a basically what you call a win and in type situation. Between, it was settled between the top two teams in the district, and the Colts were able to pull it away there to win district. This season, they're looking to try to rebound as well in the final season of this version of District 8-6A before we have realignment next season, in which the Colts will play Aledo, Granbury, and Rutherford. So we'll be prepared for a lot of driving.
A lot of driving.
Comes fall.
Yeah. Well, Bustamante's coming into this inning. You know, he's down right now 4-0, and he's going against Matthew Moore, who's going to lead off for himself in this inning, followed by Aiden Gray and Grady Shannon in the hole.
The first pitch to Moore. It's called strike. Bustamante in the pitcher-on-pitcher matchup here versus Matthew Moore. Matthew Moore has a chance to help himself. The team around him has done a good job of helping him getting on base and getting hits, as that ball is a breaking ball high over the head of Moore and bounces all the way back to the net. Kind of a deep backstop here at Birdville High School. Not as deep as some other schools that we see, especially with Haltom High. They have a very deep backstop. Nothing like Arlington. Arlington's very, very short. Not a lot of room back there to roam.
Oh, if the ball gets past, they're going to score if they're on third.
As looking at a quick 2-1 count from Bustamante to Matthew Moore. Moore, the left-handed pitcher, batting in the righties box. And the 2-1 hit foul back to the net again, 2-2. Moore walks it off. Alvarado gets up, retrieves the ball, brings it back to blue. Bustamante, the ace of this Colt offense, looking to get something going here in this first game of a doubleheader. They're playing Birdville now. They'll play Benbrook after this. It's the 2-2 framed, but doesn't get the call. 3-2.
Alvarado tried to frame that low fastball, bring it up, and unfortunately he didn't get the call.
The 3-2, that ball is hit high.
Gamez
is under it. Tracks it into the glove. One away. Bottom of the third.
They've been keeping him busy over there in right field.
Gamez had to chase down a lot of balls, especially that last inning. But this one fell right into the glove. Yeah. Out number 1. Aiden Gray, the catcher. Number 8 is going to step into the batter's box for his second at-bat of the game. He got a single back in the first. As he looks at a call, strike 1. Booster slowly settling down here. He's looking at a 4-0 deficit. Colts need to get something going on offense as that
back to Gamez again. He calls it right field.
Tracks it down on the right there at the foul territory, and that's going to be out number 2. Gamez did a good job of calling everybody off and getting on his high horse. 2 away in the bottom of the third. The Colts are trying to get out of this inning with any extra damage done.
3 up, 3 down is what Bustamante's looking for, I'm sure. Make it a short inning for himself.
Grady Shannon in the 6th spot. First pitch he sees is a called strike 1.
Yeah, Yeah, he had a 6-3 ground out in the second. So we're trying to see if Bustamante can get him into another ground out situation and get out of this inning. He gets that pitch for a called strike. Right now he's 1-2. 1-2 against Shannon as he winds up, delivers, pop up. So Sufuentes goes over to the gate, out of bounds.
I thought he was going to dive over the
I
gate.
thought he was going to get on there. I thought he was going to get there.
So Fuentes,
He kicked his hat off.
he saw the gate and he said, well, it would have been painful on the other side. It was a good chase, though, by Cifuentes. 1-2 count again for Bustamante.
Yeah.
2 outs here in the bottom of the third. The Colts are trying to get out of this inning with a goose egg on the scoreboard.
Let's see if he can push this fastball past him real quick.
Breaking pitch. That one's over the net, out into the street.
Yeah, that's the street.
Not my car.
So he is ahead of him. He has a little bit wiggle room here, and he doesn't want to really give him anything to hit. So let's see what Shannon does here against the delivery. And
that ball's hit high. Howard's underneath. He's tracking it. He
calls
calls
everybody off.
Howard looks it into the glove, and the inning is over. The third inning goes up, 3 down. And the Colts are going to come back to bat here in the top of the fourth. We'll step aside to bring you the fourth inning right after this.
Modern West Windows and Doors invites you to see the difference. Whether you need sliding doors, bay windows, or just need a more modern look, Modern West has options to fit both your style and budget. Stop by the showroom at 1211 6th Avenue in Fort Worth to see for yourself, or call 682-255-6094 for more information.
Hey, this is John Wade Jr., Colt Football 97, class of 98. And the next time you have a roofing issue, be sure and call Arlington's favorite roofer, John Wade Roofing. Look us up on the internet at johnwaderoofing.com.
So the fourth inning we go now in a game that's moving along quite quickly here. You know, when you do high school tournaments, it's 2-hour time limit or 7 innings, whichever comes first. We are at 51 minutes into this game as it is 11:51, a game that started at 11 o'clock. And with the fourth inning, brings you our fourth inning sponsors. And those sponsors are Trinity Logistic Services. Don't let hauling be a hassle. Trinity has dumpsters that fit any size project. They drop off and pick up, so you can focus on cleaning up for a win for your home or business. Call Chet Soto at 817-693-1302 for more info. Trinity Logistics Services. We thank you for being our fourth inning sponsors here at Zach Arnold Productions. The Colts trail 4-0 going to the fourth inning. We're going to have the 5, 6, 7 batters in the lineup: Abe Alvarado, Colin Murphy, and Jacob Frias. As we see Abe step into the batter's box versus Matthew Moore, who's been on fire as of late for the Birdville pitcher. He gets a call, strike one there. You got Jot Holly here with Cameron Wilcox and Chaz, the producer cameraman, as that ball is hit. Shortstop fields it on the backhand, fires the first in time. Birdville's making the plays that matter right now. Good slide and play by the shortstop to get Alvarado right in time. Trey Martinez.
That was a good backhand. Yeah. Good backhand, strong throw. Alvarado tried to run it out, but unfortunately, good play by the shortstop.
That's the first pitch Colin Murphy sees as a called strike. The Colts need to get something going. They've had multiple innings where they've left runners stranded on base. As the 1-0, that ball gets past everybody, and Moore is not happy about it. 1-1.
Colin Murphy, he had a single in the first. Let's see if he can duplicate that. Well, in the second, let's see if he can duplicate that here.
As the 1-1, that looked like it hit off of somebody's helmet, but it went foul. And it was so fast, the motion looked like it hit something before the net.
He's got a really good swing, though. He's tracking his fastball.
As the 1-2s looked at, they thought they were going to get the call, but he didn't. 2-2
That was a good eye.
Good job by Murphy to hold off on that 2-2 count.
Right. He wants to battle with Moore. Like I told you, if Moore gets up in that batting, in that batting count, see, he likes to throw that running curve. He likes to throw that curve.
3-2 to Murphy. Yeah, he's already gotten a couple strikeouts on those curveballs that have gone, especially against the left-handed hitters in the Arlington lineup. As that ball runs aside, Murphy's going to get on base for the second time today. It's going to bring up Jacob Frias. A strikeout casualty in his first at bat. He chased that running curve low and away. He saw 2 fastballs inside on his first at bat, and then the 0-2 pitch was outside as Murphy slides back in time. Murphy has good speed. He did get a steal earlier back in the second inning. As Frias drops down a bunt, it's going to be a good bunt. Murphy's going to make it into second safely. Frias is going to be out at first, and a runner is going to move on to second, but 2 outs are down here. 2 outs have already came and gone for the Colts. And now we're back to the 9 spot, Joel Gamez, who's had a busy day out in right field, fielding. Let's see if he can get Murphy home. Murphy's been on second now twice this game, but the Colts have yet to bring him in. You need to get that horse into the stable. Just let him run, bring him right across home plate.
Yeah, Bustamante on deck. I know he wants another chance, another shot at Moore.
As the wind is picking up, that ball sails away from the pitcher. 1-0 count. Ball set away from Gray, 2 on the throw. Wind is coming from left to right. Papers flying everywhere. Yeah, that little rainstorm came in last night. More rain was in the forecast today and tomorrow. But as of now, it looks good enough to get the games going. We have 4 games on the slate for the Colts today and tomorrow.
Delivery by Moore.
As
Call strike.
good frame there. Gets the call. 1-1 count.
Murphy takes his lead. He's looking to score. He's looking to score. Frias needs to make some good contact here.
Gamez, favorite movie, Grown Ups 2. Must be a big Adam Sandler fan. He needs to tap into his inner Bobby Boucher here and get a hit. As that ball sails away, 2-1. I wonder if that means he likes water or Gatorade more. If he likes Grown Ups 2, he has to be a Sandler fan, I don't think. 2-1 count to Gamez. That ball is hit. It is.
Oh, left fielder.
Left fielder trips, but he's able to regain his
Track
footing.
it down.
And that's going to be out number 3. The Colts go down quietly as the Birdville Hawks are going to bring up the batters in the bottom of the 4th. That means that we are at a 4th inning stretch. Fans, the 4th inning fans see how the final innings unfold. Modern West Windows invites you to see the difference the new windows can make on your home. Visit Modern West Windows to learn more about our sponsors of the Zach Arnold Productions 4th inning stretch. We'll be right back after this.
When your high school field needs to look game ready, trust John Kling and the pros at Field Ops North Texas. This veteran-owned team delivers fast turnaround and long-lasting field striping for football, soccer, lacrosse, and more, using professional-grade paint and equipment. Field Ops proudly serves schools and communities across North Texas, helping student-athletes compete on fields that look as good as they play. Get a free quote today by visiting gofieldops.com/north-texas.
Navigating Medicare options isn't easy. Hi, I'm Patsy Arnold, and when the time came to navigate my options, I went to Chapman Cornelius. They helped me find the best plan for my needs, quoted me life insurance options, and guided me in making my decisions every step of the way. They want to do the same for you, so give them a call at 817-265-3346 or visit chapman-cornelius.com.
Back to the Birdville High School we go. 4th inning. We get the 7th, 8th, and 9th hitters in the Birdville lineup. Trey Martinez, Eric Ortiz, and Elvis Sanchez due up this bottom of the 4th inning. The Colts trail 4-0 to Birdville High School. They will take on, after this, Benbrook High School. They were district champions of 8-4-8 last season. They made it all the way to the area round. So that'll be a tough game for the Colts in the second game of this back-to-back. That will kick off, I believe, at 1:30.
Give me a hot link in between.
Cam over here decided to get a hot link before the game started. And yes, you want one? No, I'm good. Comes back with his hot link with mustard on it. Now we're like, man, I want a hot link.
They'll have plenty. They'll have plenty, I'm sure.
As Bustamante is back on the mound, taking on Trey Martinez, and he throws a fastball. Martinez has to lean back on. Called ball one. And a lot of these fastballs, they look like if Birdville had some taller batters in structure, they would be called strikes. But just the way these batting stances are, as that ball is hit to Alvarado looks it in, fires to Fuentes. So Fuentes
with a good stretch.
Stretched out.
Good stretch over there.
He
had to go get that one.
Out number one. So Fuentes, he used all of that frame to get it. We saw that last week with Bowie when Bowie played Cedar Hill. The first baseman for Cedar Hill was shorter. So a shorter first baseman is not going to get some of those plays. And Fuentes, he's got some height on him. And did a good job stretching out. Might have pulled a hamstring if it was me. As we see Ortiz now for his second plate appearance.
See? And that's the thing. That's what you were talking about before. The letter high, he's calling that a ball. But the one at the knees right there for these batters, he called that a strike.
As Ortiz hits that ball, Alvarado has another chance, looks into the glove, throws it to Fuentes. So Fuentes is pulling them hamstrings, catching these balls on the throw, but he brought it in.
Yeah.
2 up, 2 down for the Hawks.
Alvarado. You know, with a good charge at third, too. That was a good throw coming across his body there.
Sanchez is going to step into the batter's box, the number 9 man in the lineup for the Hawks. Birdville in their military-looking green type of color uniforms with green numbers and white Birdville across the chest. That's chest high.
Yeah.
And that one's not called a strike, so he has 0-2 count. That one was actually chest high.
This was the situation that Bustamante was in last inning. And this is where it started. See, he hits another shot up the middle.
Murphy slides, and that ball hits right past Murphy, who made a sliding play for it. It'll be a 2-out single for Sanchez. Bring up the top of the lineup for Birdville. Jake Subject is going to come back to bat for his third plate appearance of the game. He is 2 for 2, both singles. Murphy put a good jolt into that, tried to slide and get it, just wasn't able to get there in time. And now another 2-out piece of hitting for Birdville. It's been a trend today. It fires over the first to make sure Sanchez is back safely. Righty-lefty matchup. Subject. That ball is fouled back into the net. I wonder what Subject's favorite subject is in school. Whatever it is he excels at it, he's 2 for 2 today.
Let's say geometry.
There you go.
Hitting them angles.
He put a good jolt into both of his singles today, especially the one to lead off the game. He's got good pop in his bat, 2 for 2. And that ball, good power behind it again, over the head of the shortstop under left field. As going to be looked at and brought in by the left fielder, and the Colts are going to go down, send the Hawks down quietly to the top of the 5th we go.
These last 2 innings have been good for Bustamante.
He settled down. Now the Colts need to get the bats going to the top of the 5th we go. After this, the Colts trail 4-0 here on Zach Honor Productions Baseball.
Modern West Windows and Doors is a partner of the Zap Network. They're also partnered with trusted industry leaders like Lowen, Weather Shield, and Simpus to guarantee quality product and installation. Whether you're searching for new concepts for your entryway, living room, dining room, bedroom, or even a workshop, Modern West has the solutions you're looking for. Visit the showroom at 1211 6th Avenue in Fort Worth or visit modernwestwindows.com. Whenever a plumbing problem hits your home, experience matters. Pipe & Peak is a family-owned residential plumbing company with 16 years of experience that you can trust. They handle everything from yard leaks and slab leaks to tunnel work, and they're specialists in replacing old cast iron pipe. No job is too big or too small, and their pricing stays competitive. If you're seeing signs of aging pipes, now's the time to act. Send an email to Caleb Renfro to see how Pipe & Peak can help your home.
To the 5th inning we go, and the wind decided to pick up. Wow, it is getting breezy out here, folks. I feel like I might fly away this time. That storm came by, brought all the wind with it last night. Well, it was more rain in the forecast today and tomorrow, but as of now, the sun is peeking through here at Birdville High School, where the Colts trail the Birdville Hawks 4-0 going to the top of the 5th. And the Colts bring up the top of the lineup, the big bats, Bustamante, Gannon Howard, Payne Cornell. 1, 2, and 3. They're going to take on Matthew Moore, who has settled down after a rough first inning. The Colts have had multiple runners in scoring position, but they have yet to bring anybody home.
Well, that left fielder out there made a play on Bustamante his past at bat. He hit it hard. He made a diving catch over in left field. So let's see if he can repeat something like that and see if he can make a play on it again.
Elvis Sanchez, the left fielder, robbed Bustamante of what should have been a base hit in his previous at bat. As Bustamante, he looks at a call, strike one. As I hear the horns across the street, somebody honking. I wonder if it was the Benbrook bus. 1-1, this ball is hit. 1-0, this ball is hit. Foul. 0-2. I apologize. It's an 0-2 count. It was an 0-1 hit foul. Now it's an 0-2 quickly to Bustamante.
Yeah, first call strike, and then he gave him that breaking ball that he likes to throw. Running inside on him.
The 0-2 and ran away from him. A 1-2. Interesting stat, Cameron. That building over there is the gym I work out at. It's the rec center. The 1-2. Check swing.
Oh, punched
and
him
he
out.
gave it to him. Gave him a called strike. Busta set down on 4 pitches. That high pitch hasn't been there for Bustamante. It's been a lot of balls for Birdville, but that high fastball, they gave it to him there. Bustamante didn't go all the way around in the swing. It was a chest high. Bring up Gannon Howard, and he looks at a call, strike one. Blue has been somewhat consistent, but that was a kind of an inconsistent pitch there on that call, strike three. As the 0-1 runs aside on Gannon Howard, almost gets him 1-1. Here at Birdville High School on the corner of Mid-Cities and Harwood.
His last at bat, he hit a hard shot.
As that one's hit foul.
For a single.
Rolls all the way to the Birdville dugout.
Like you said, they've gotten to Matthew a couple of times. Unfortunately, nothing has come from it. His defense has stood up behind him, especially even in the first when he got that double play ball, when they had a couple of threats out there.
2-2 count to Gannon Howard. Ran away from him again, 3-2. This is the situation that Moore has seen himself in a lot today. A lot of 3-2 counts against Colt batters. He's already given up 3 walks to Colt batters today. And he's given up his 4th there. Gannon Howard's going to get on base. So a 1-out walk is going to bring up the number 3 hitter in the lineup, Payne Cornell. Payne looking to bring the house of Payne here and try to get the Colts on the board.
Right, he's actually been doing pretty good at the plate today. He had a single, and then he had, of course, a base on balls. And right now, he's looking to make it a 2-for-2 day. Move that runner forward.
As Howard's back in time safely, the second straight pitch out. Payne likes chicken wings. I wonder what kind of wings he likes to.
Well, you know, Howard had that stolen base earlier today. So he's probably not trying to give up another stolen base and keep that double play ball in play.
As we're looking at a call, strike one, Cornell. Cornell's favorite movie is The Hangover. I feel old now. I feel old now.
Hangover 1 was a while back, wasn't it?
Was I in high school when Hangover 1 came out? Maybe. 15, 20 years, yeah.
Man, it was that long ago? Oh, pass
that ball gets away from Howard's going to get in a second safely. That's what we were saying earlier. the backstop here at Birdville is a lot deeper than some other schools, especially one in Arlington. So a pass ball, you get in. If he was on third, that's an automatic run at that point.
Automatic.
But now Arlington's back in a similar situation with a runner on second. They haven't had a good percentage with runners in score position, so they need to get Howard home safely. 1-1 count to Cornell, who hits that ball foul out of play into the street. I wonder how many balls hit that apartment complex across the way.
I'd have to say quite a bit because it seems as though these right-handed hitters are fouling it right over that way pretty often.
1-2 count to Cornell. That ball is hit down the third base line. Fielded. Oh,
Called it
called it
foul.
foul. And he had the sure play there too.
Looks like he's going to hold that runner, too. He's going to hold that runner.
Worked out in Arlington High's favor though. That was called foul. 1-2 count. Let's do it again. See if Cornell can get something in play. Look for a breaking pitch coming in, probably near the ankles again. Try to get him to chase. Off speed. There you go. You called that one.
Yeah.
Outside though.
He didn't control that one. He threw it high. It didn't break. So it's a 2-2 count.
As the Benbrook players have now shown up. 2-2 count. And that's in the dirt. There's that breaking pitch to run inside. Moore wanted him to chase after it, but he wasn't going to swing.
And here he is again, sitting at a full count. He takes his time this time. Taking time.
Full count. One away. Howard at second. And
I was looking for that pitch.
Puts a good jolt into it. It's going to be fielded by Subject in right field. Howard was too far away from second to tag up. So 2 outs. Interesting approach there by Howard at second. I thought he would have sure tried to get back to second in time to tag up.
Well, Subject came up throwing, so it would have been a really good play at third.
I need the excitement in my life. When you're down 4-0, you need some excitement.
You got to take some chances around here. Right?
As Axel's going to step in. Lefty-lefty matchup with 2 away here in the top of the 5th inning. And called ball. They try to get the call. Matthew Moore is looking for a few calls up there that he's not getting, but those breaking pitches are running away from him.
Well, he's not going to give him too much to hit because he's got a base open and he's got 2 down, so he can play around a little bit with the strike zone and try and paint the corners a little bit.
After that first inning, he stopped throwing over the plate as much. He's throwing a lot more breaking pitches away. He has lost control though on multiple batters. When he falls down 3-1, he's walked 4 Colts already. Colts are just stranding batters. That ball runs inside. 2-0.
Right, he's already walked Axel once, so we're gonna see how they battle against each other here because he's got a K against them too. So as he takes a strike.
So 2-1 count, 2 away here in the top of the 5th. The Colts trail 4-0 to the Hawks here at Birdville High School. At the first of a back-to-back for the Colts. 2-1 for Moore. That ball is hit, and it is hit foul. It was a good jolt though.
He's upset with himself because he didn't get around on it. He wanted to get around on it. He actually went with it when he was trying to pull it. He was trying to pull at it because he hit it hard down the left field line. Unfortunately, it pushed foul.
As the wind is picking up again.
So we have a 2-2 count.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That ball is hit. Fielded by the shortstop, who fires over to first. That ball is past the first baseman. A run's going to score, and the Colts are on the scoreboard as Alvaredo's going to walk into second. He was held up by the first baseman, who wouldn't let him get off the first base bag. But the Colts are finally on the scoreboard there. With an E6 error on the shortstop on the throw. That should have been interference on the first baseman because he wouldn't move out the way to let Alvarado run.
Yeah, you sure that was the E6 on the short, or you think it would be the first baseman?
I couldn't see the angle the first baseman had. It looked like it was wide of the first baseman, like a bad throw.
However it went.
However it went, the Colts got on the scoreboard. They benefit from the error. The Colts now trail 4-1. Cifuentes going to step in the batter's box with the runner on second. See if Cifuentes can get around on one of these. He's missed a few of them. And he gets around on that one. Right to Elvis.
him.
Sanchez looks it into the glove. That was a good pop by Cifuentes. To the bottom of the fifth goal. The Colts are finally on the scoreboard, but still trail 4-1. This is Colt baseball. We'll be right back after this.
John Wade Roofing is celebrating 40 years serving the Arlington area. John Sr. played for Colt football and was the team MVP in '76. He went on to play for TCU, earning all conference honors. The family has a Colt legacy that spans generations and wants to help your family's roofing needs, plus gutters, painting, solar, and more. For more information, go to johnwaderoofing.com.
Taquería Taco Express es la taquería oficial de Zach Arnold Productions. Con un amplio y auténtico menú, satisface tus antojos o prepara tu próximo evento con nosotros. Visítanos todos los martes para disfrutar de Taco Tuesday con 5 tacos y un agua fresca por solo $10. Para encontrar sucursales cercanas o hacer pedidos en línea, visita taqueriatacoexpress.com.
And we're back to Birdville High School. To the bottom of the fifth we go. The Colts are finally on the scoreboard after the error. We figured out the error was on the first baseman. He tried to snow cone it in the glove. It popped out of his glove. But now we have the 2, 3, 4 hitters for Birdville. Ty Sigmund, Carson Blake, and Matthew Moore will be up to bat at the bottom of the fifth inning. The Colts need to get another inning another inning with the goose egg on the scoreboard to try to get a chance to bat one more time, as we're going to have a reliever come in here for Bustamante.
So he did what, 4.5?
Bustamante is done after 4 innings.
They've moved him to short.
Trying to figure out who the reliever is here. Caleb Steele is going to be the new pitcher for the Arlington Colts. The lefty's going to come into relief as Bustamante is getting moved out to shortstop. So his day is over after giving up 4 runs. And when we have a new pitching change, that means a new pitcher has come down the pipe. Friends, our sponsor for pitching changes is Pipe and Peak Plumbing. When you need anybody, you call Pipe and Peak Plumbing, and we're going to let you know more about Caleb Steele right after this. Warm round of applause for Caleb Steele. Make sure you call 817-807-7069. Pipe and Peak Plumbing. They've been serving the Arlington area for over a decade. They can help you with all of your plumbing needs. Caleb Steele, the new pitcher on the mound. Bustamante moves over to shortstop. And Steele comes in. The first pitch he sees, he hits the ball. Alvarado fires over to Cifuentes. Cifuentes stretching out, grabs it in. 1 pitch, 1 away. Caleb Steele doing his job already after 1 at bat. Sigmund grounded out. 5-3 ground out. Carson Blake steps into the batter's box. Looking for his first hit of the game. The number 3 man in the lineup. Still the lefty. Breaking pitch, as we called ball 1.
As he goes into his stretch.
Ball 2, second breaking pitch to run away from Caleb Steele. He's a lefty batter. He's a lefty pitcher. His favorite team is the Rangers, and he likes Gary Clark Jr. So that man knows good music. As the 2-0 breaking pitch away again, 3-0 to Carson Blake. Blake has yet to get on base for the Hawks.
He's given them 3 breaking pitches. None of them are hit. So comes with another one. And that one
3-0.
touches the outside.
Touches the outside. Got it. The ball over the plate though. 3-1. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th.
Count.
Got it again.
He is a
3-2.
breaking ball pitcher, I think.
Got a long long release on that throw.
Like it's just a nice little curve he's throwing in there. He's
Uh,
got a smooth motion, real smooth motion.
First foul ball hit in our direction at this this whole day. Everything's been hit behind us. Our toes all right. First foul ball hit in our direction. Full count.
And he's pushed it to a full count, just like that.
Caleb Steele coming in relief for Danny Bustamante after 4 innings. And he gets a ball hit. Foul. Alvarado
Alvarado.
chasing after it. It's out of play.
Just a bit off. Feel like he's feeding them curveballs. Off speed for sure.
See if he comes back with something a little fast here. I want to see what the fastball looks like. Sometimes you don't need a fastball. A good breaking pitch do a lot for you. 3-2. Ball is in.
That's another one. Yeah, they trying to catch his timing up at the plate.
Ball hit foul out to the softball fields right behind us here at Birdville High School.
Carson is trying to figure out the timing on that off speed pitch.
And 3-2 high. Lost him there. Now, one up with a runner on first, one away. Matthew Moore, the starting pitcher, is going to come up to help his cause. Moore's had a lot of help from his other batting mates in this lineup. He's trying to do some work himself to extend his 4-0 lead. As the runner takes off for second, Alvarado gets up. He throws it over the head of everybody out into center field.
Coming to third.
Runner's taking off for third. Alvarado.
Oh, that's an easy pick.
And he got the tag. Good job out in center field by Gannon Howard. Alvarado had to come try to step in to catch that ball. Good throw, though, right in time. So the runners be caught trying to steal third. Abe threw a good ball from home, but it just got past the diving Bustamante. But Gannon Howard in center field, great relief to get a good throw in. Axel to stand up. He had the other Alvarado here at third. Good job just to sit there and get the tag, to get the runner.
Caleb throws a strike.
No balls, 1 strike to the pitcher, Matthew Moore. So 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. Still, that ball's hit foul. 0-2 count.
I like that name, Steel.
Still. Man of steel.
Number 2, I like that number 7.
0-2 count, pitcher on pitcher matchup. And doesn't get the placement. It looked good.
Good framework behind the plate there.
1-2 count. 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. Alvarado tried to frame it. That ball is hit down to left field. Good power behind it. It's carrying. It is.
It's gone.
Matthew Moore, the pitcher, hits one over the left field wall. Home run for Birdville. They extend the lead 5-1.
I guess that's the way to help your cause, right?
That's the way to help your cause. Hitting that ball down the left field line and into the wind, too. The wind is blowing from left field, so that ball had a lot of jolt into it. Now the new batter, Aiden Gray, the catcher, is going to come up to bat for his third chance of the game. After that home run by Matthew Moore. Already looking at a 1-1 count.
He's got 2 down, so Steele has to bounce back.
1-1 from Steele. Ball's good framed again by Alvarado, but doesn't get the call. 2-1.
I thought that was in there.
Yeah, he's
Sure thought that was in there.
some interesting calls there. Good job, good frame job by Alvarado behind the plate. 2-1 from Steele. That one's called strike. So strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. As the 2-2 comes across, that ball is hit high. Gamez is giving good chase.
Calls everybody off.
He's under it. He calls everybody off. Gamez looks it into the glove, and that's how the inning's going to end. But not without a run coming across to score on the Matthew Moore home run. And the Colts are going to go at the top of the sixth inning, trailing 5-1 here at Birdville High School. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back after this.
Field Ops North Texas is the trusted name in athletic field marketing for schools, teams, leagues, and tournaments. They even do commercial landscaping. The better question is, what can't they do? With fast turnaround times and proven expertise, they make sure your grounds look unbeatable every time. Call 817-908-2194 to find out more. Looking for a plumber you can rely on? Pipe & Peak handles all your residential plumbing needs. From tunneling and slab leaks to camera inspection and sewer repair, and even cast iron replacement. They offer competitive pricing and now offer financing to make repairs easier to manage. Family owned and trusted for over 16 years, they treat every home like their own. Call 817-807-7069 to get your free quote and get your plumbing handled right.
And welcome back to the sixth inning, the top of the sixth. And we're going to go into the top of the sixth with Arlington about to go to bat. We have Alvarado coming in first, Abe Alvarado leading off, and then Colin Murphy on deck, and Jacob Frias in the hole. We have a new pitcher out for Arlington as well, or for Birdsville, and the new pitcher for Birdsville is number 30. Jack Brading. Jack Brading, he's a righty, and it looks like he's warming up right now. And as we come to the first pitch, Alvarado comes up to bat, and we'll see how this inning goes. They're down right now, 5-1, and looking to rebound this inning. Looks like he's going straight from the stretch. He's not even doing a windup. First pitch, called ball.
Who's the new pitcher for Birdville, Cameron?
That is Jack Brading.
Jack Brading. So Matthew Moore's day is done after getting a home run in the bottom of the fifth. Brading's coming out to some pop there, quick, but he's got a quick 2-0 count. The 2-0 from Brading. That is outside again, 3-0. 3-0 to Alvarado. The Colts need to get something going here in the top of the sixth. Time is running short. It's 12:30. We only play 2-hour time limits. As the 3-0 outside, he lost them. So Brading comes in and gives up a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that helps.
That does help. As Murphy is going to come up to bat for his, I believe, third appearance of the game with Alvarado on base. Colts need to get something going here in the top of the sixth. Apologize for the little technical difficulties with the camera freezing. As that ball is hit, Murphy fills it, flies to the second. Second to first. That is going to be fielder's choice. They didn't get the double play in time. But Alvarado is out at second. Murphy could have put a good pop into that ball. But the second baseman was there. Good position and looking in.
Way to run down that line, Murphy. He ran it out, and he beat out the double play.
As we have a new batter here, Adam Tierra is going to come up to bat for the Colts. 12. as Sierra puts a jolt into that. That's going to drop down for a single. Coming off the bench, gets a single there. Now 2 are on as the Colts trail 5-1 here in the top of the 6th. Is that on? Just turn transmitter back on. Turn that off. Sierra gets that single pitch hit, single. Runner on second, runner on first, one away, and the first pitch is inside in the dirt. That's Joel Gamez, right fielder. He's busy out in right field. That ball from Gamez is hit to the second baseman. Second baseman fields it, flies to the second off short. Then he gets to the first. That is going to be a double play, and that's how the top of the 6th is going to end. Double play, and the Colts are going to go down, trailing 5-1 here at Birdville High School. We're going to step aside to bring you back to the bottom of the 6th and probably the potential final ending here at Birdville High School right after this.
Pools in Texas need servicing all year long. At Romney Pools, LLC, we provide quality pool services such as cleaning, maintenance, and repairs. So call 469-951-0107 for a free estimate and ask for Roberto. Romney Pools, LLC. We're going to make you fall in love with your pool again. Hablamos español.
John Wade Roofing has been serving the Arlington area since 1982, but the Wade legacy runs much deeper in the city of Arlington. A pioneer family that has had roots going back decades, John Wade and Company saw relatives attend the Cooper Street Arlington High campus and has had members play in Colt athletics for decades, and they're looking forward to serving this community for decades to come. Find out more at johnwaderoofing.com.
Welcome back. We're the bottom of the 6th here at Birdsville with the Arlington Colts going against Birdsville. And right now the score is still 5-1 as we saw a new pitcher come in for Birdsville, and they ended up ending the last inning with a double play ball. As the Colts go into this final inning, possibly, we see Aiden Gray come up to bat, followed by Grady Shannon, and in the hole, Trey Martinez. Have a little powwow at the mound as we get ready to get started here for the first pitch of the bottom of the 6th. And here's the windup. First pitch, called strike for a breaking ball. That looked really good by Caleb Steele. His second pitch in the dirt, called a ball. So now we have a 1-1 count as Caleb Steele gets ready for his third pitch. And here's the pitch. It's a pop-up towards the first base line. Fuentes makes the play for the first out of the inning. He ran that down. He was going towards the fence. Right before he got to the fence, he made a nice bucket catch for the first out to help Caleb out with his first out of the inning. Second batter, First pitch, fouled towards the backstop. And this is Grady Shannon. He flew out his last at bat. Second pitch by Steele in the dirt for a 1-1 count. 1 out. He goes into his pitch. Here's the delivery. A shot hit up the middle. He gets on base with a single. So we have 1 down, 1 on, with Trey Martinez coming up to bat. Caleb is checking on the player at first. He steps off. Surveying. Back into his windup. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Caleb is taking a look at first again. Trey Sanchez is ready for the delivery. Throw to first. Fuentes with the tag. Aiden Gray makes it back safely. We're ready to do it all over again. Caleb goes into the windup. Here's a pitch. He throws a breaking ball for a ball. We have a 3-0 count. Man on first, 1 out. We'll see if if Martinez, he takes the pitch for ball 4, and that advances the runner on first. So we have a man on first and second with 1 out. It looks as though they're pulling the infield in as Eric Ortiz comes up to bat. Here's the delivery. Looks like it's a called strike on a fastball by Steele. Man on first and second. 0-1 count. Here's the delivery. He's bunting. And it pops foul. So we have a 0-2 count now. That Steele goes into his delivery. Takes a check at second. Here's the pitch. Throw to first. Fuentes tags. Safe call. Man on first and second. Eric Ortiz. It's a lefty. Tried to bunt in a second ago. Here's the pitch. Fouled down the left field line, out of bounds. They have a 5-1 lead. They're trying to add to that lead. And Caleb Steele is trying to prevent that. Here's the pitch. Outside breaking ball. Call for a ball. 2-2 count. Man on first and second. Here's the delivery. And called him out. Good pitch. He painted the outside corner with a nice breaking ball. And he gets the second out of the inning with a called strike 3 against Eric Ortiz. Elvis Sanchez comes up to bat. He's already had a double today. And he hit into a double play. Still throws over, checks the runner at first. Still a runner on second. As he delivers to Elvis Sanchez. Reaches back. Good shot. Hit down the right field line. Elvis makes the throw to home. It's a play at the plate. And it's a called out. Good throw from the right fielder. He's been busy all day today. Makes a good throw on a hard hit ball by Elvis Sanchez. And that takes us into the 7th inning, top of the 7th, and we'll be right back here at the Zap Network.
John Wade Roofing has been serving the Arlington area since 1982, but the Wade legacy runs much deeper in the city of Arlington. A pioneer family that has had roots going back decades, John Wade and Company saw relatives attend the Cooper Street Arlington High campus and has had members play in Colt athletics for decades, and they're looking forward to serving this community for decades to come. Find out more at johnwaderoofing.com.
Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to hear Zach talk about things beyond the realm of sport, catch him with me, Ben Hart, on the Intergalactic Peace Coalition podcast. For nearly a decade, we've been geeking out on IPC about our favorite nerdy thing. We have a back catalog of over 350 episodes diving into sci-fi and fantasy stories like no one else. Find the Intergalactic Peace Coalition at ipcpodcast.podbean.com or download.
And welcome back to the broadcast. We're here leading off at the top of the lineup with Danny Bustamante. Looks like we still have the relief pitcher, Jack Brading, on the mound as we get ready for the top of the 7th. And Bustamante digs in. The batter's box, first pitch. Call strike for a fastball at the knees. Let's see if Arlington can get back into the groove and get a couple of hits as Bustamante hits one hard to center field. And it is ran down. It is ran down by the center fielder, Elvis Sanchez. Not Elvis Sanchez, I apologize. Eric Ortiz. Eric Ortiz. Bustamante has hit some really hard shots today. Unfortunately, the outfielders have tracked him down and made some really good plays on the balls that he's hit. Helping Jack Browning out there. So, Gannon Howard comes up to bat against Jack Browning. He had a base on balls his last one. He fouls this one off to the backstop into the street. One down, top of the 7th. Jack Browning in for relief. I apologize, Brading. Jack Brading in for relief. And he throws a strike 2 down the middle fastball. Gannon Howard steps back into the plate, into the batter's box. Here's the pitch, down the third base line. Error, third baseman. As Gannon hustles down first base line. Now we have Payne. Carnell stepping in. Man on first. On the error. Throw over to first by Brading. All safe. He's in there safe. Out of the stretch. Jack Brading delivers. High inside. 1-0 count, 1 out. Bell looks like a hitter up there, ready to go. Here's the pitch. Outside, about waist high. Call for a ball. 2-0 count to Carnell. And Howard at first with a nice lead off. Jake Braden with the pitch. Foul to the backstop by Carnell. 2-1 count. Looks like he tried to sneak a fastball past him. He wasn't having it. Back into the batter's box as that wind whips from left field in. Carnell. Here's the pitch. Hits one. Another shot is past Elvis this time. He dived for it, and it went all the way to the gate. As Gannon Howard pushes in for a score on the double by Carnell. That makes it a 3-5 score. In the top of the seventh, 3-5 score off of a double by Carnell. 2-5, I apologize, 2-5 score. As Howard comes in to score. Hustled out that single. We have Axel Alvarado, big left-hand hitter up there. Takes the ball one. Braden. Carnell sits at second base, taking his lead. Here's the pitch. High and inside as Alvarado dodges that pitch, almost falls out of the batter's box. He steps in for the 2-0 count. Looking for something to hit. Here's the pitch. Called strike on a fastball at the waist. Belt high. Carnell takes his lead for the 2-1 pitch. Braden winds up. Big cut by Alvarado. Unfortunately, called strike 2. 2-2 count. As Braden pitches, gives a breaking ball to the outside, called ball. We're going to a full count. Carnell has a little bit of speed out there. He's looking to score from second base if anything's hit hard. And the pitch comes for a ball 4 to Alvarado as he takes first base. Cifuentes has been in this situation all day. Cifuentes has been in this situation all day. He had a fielder's choice on his first at bat, a fly out, and then another hard hit fly out his last at bat. He's looking to put something into play here. As he takes the batter's box, Braden goes into his windup. First pitch, low fastball under the knees of Fuentes, who laid off of that. So we have 2 men on, 1 down. As Braden goes into his pitch, another ball outside to Cifuentes. We have Carnell on second, Alvarado on first, Cifuentes at the plate. 2-0 count. High fastball, 3-0 count. Looks like it's got to be a really good pitch for this number 5 hitter, Cifuentes. As the Arlington baseball team makes a little chatter in the box. And the pitch for Braden is called a strike, 3-1. Carnell's looking to score from second. As Cifuentes jacks one in the center. Right at the center fielder, they tag. And the play at third, it hits off of It hits off of the player at third, but everybody stays. Superwins has hit one hard. They tagged up, and both of the runners move up. Carnell tags up on second and pushes over to third with 2 outs. And we also have Axel Alvarado moving over to second as Abe comes in to bat. It's Abe Alvarado. Here's the pitch. Called high, called ball. Looking for a big hit here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Low fastball by Brading, called another ball, 2-0. Murphy on deck, waiting his opportunity. The catcher, Aiden Gray, goes out to have a conference with old Jack Brading. They're talking it over. A little bit of a powwow, nothing serious. As Alvarado waits for his opportunity outside the batter's box. And that's going to be the end of the game, as we have a score of 5-2, Birdsville over Arlington. As the two teams line up, shake hands. It was a hard-fought game. Fortunately, we had a little bit of technical difficulties during the game. And what we're going to do is we are going to let you guys go from here. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the video feedback up, but we will be back with the next game at 4:30. At 1:30, I apologize, at 1:30. And thank you for joining us here at the ZAP Network.